point.
What was the point? I missed it.
Some people get their feel-goods from making their opponents tilt for playing all different basics.
I don't know anybody that enjoys making their opponent tilt based on their land choices.
Alright, so... Good news, guys!
True!
What's that?
We didn't have to do any PSAs about cheating and reading your opponent's cards from that.
Yeah. I don't think that's what's held up that stream, though. Wait, what? I heard my name, man.
Did I say Jeremy's name?
I don't think so.
Jeremy, do you just want me to talk about you? Are you missing some attention? Is that what it is? Don't forget about me, guys. I was Season 1 champ.
Wish P. I played some whiteboarders just to
yes,
too.
Yes, I love it.
But the keyword is some.
No, that's even better. So it's like here's my 3 white bordered ones. Here's the 4 like black border, and they're all different art too.
Oh, you mentioned players that tilt their opponents with land choices.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like white border cards. I do. I get it. Part of it is I really like the way they look. The other part is I do get enjoyment from the distress it causes my opponents when they see my white border cards.
Uneducated masses. Peasants.
I'm making a deck that if there's a different version of a card, then I'm using it. Nice. I'm running a play set, and I'm going to use a different art for each. Actually, I did that with my Tron lands. I'm whiteboarding my full deck just because. Yes. 7th edition. Yeah.
You guys ready for a game of catch?
So, this is actually another one of those meta matches, if you will. You're the worst kind of person.
Nan also likes things like cats, seeing cyclists crash, and watching people lose the lotto perpetually.
Do you guys not like those things too? Did you know that in the wild, lions live for an average of 12 years? And up to 16 years.
I need an oh my dog command in chat right
25
now.
years in captivity. The more you know.
Each from a different set.
Yes! All mine are just the old school white bordered rack. I should do that. Start really just drive it home. Ah! You have no cards in your hand.
Hey man, I thought you were gonna buy a bunch of games.
I am gonna
packs. Sounds like it's getting a little expensive. Like that money's been taken up.
Ugh. I really like the deck that I played last week.
Yes. I will take full credit for this, Texas. Can I get some Oh My Dogs in chat, please?
So if you guys are not familiar, if you ever get a chance, Brett is constantly streaming over on twitch.tv/FarmersRNR. But anytime something happens, you guys level up because he does level ups for his viewers. We get new followers. Something exciting happens on camera. I don't know. It's just all the ruse all the time.
It is. There's a lot of ruse. I love it.
So make sure you guys check all that stuff out. By the way, that
we rue negativity away.
Nice.
Yeah.
That Zero Dawn game, or what's that what it's called?
Their game is so good.
Man,
here's an expedition map on the tower for Chris.
You playing it and was like, oh,
it's so good.
I want this so bad, but I can't have it. Did you get the Switch?
No.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
What? Did you try to go and they were sold out? Or did you not get to go?
I didn't go. I'm kicking myself to this day.
Oh, no. I been hearing that the Zelda game's like super hardcore.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Didn't you hear me just say that?
Isn't there magic we need to talk about?
Yep, Street Wraith and Street Wraith.
That's right, Dark Lord. Thank you. What is a refund? Want it? You are correct. My condolences. I know. Oh, dude, you already got it. Look, I was so salty. I wasn't even...
Bingo. Starting turn 1. 13 life.
2 is not a refund. Oh, 13 life. Perfect. 2 is a partial refund, right? Alright. So... Fox gonna take his turn.
Wait a minute. He's got Thoughtseize too?
Thoughtseize.
Hey, listen. I know that... Actually, this is the point where I wish I was playing, like, Infect. So if I had Noble, I could kill him with it, like, next turn. Yeah. Boom, 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 pump, kill. But no.
Here's the Thoughtseize. Alright, so we got a Smasher. We got a Tron Land that we can't get. We got a Hulamog.
Really, there's 3 choices in this.
In a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Map, Smasher, Ulamog.
So...
So map's gonna get used anyway to find the last Tron piece.
Right.
So the map is kind of irrelevant. I think you take Smasher here.
Slow the clock down.
Yeah. Okay, so like, if he goes for map here, that's basically saying I don't want to deal with Ulamog.
Right.
But if you take Smasher here, that's saying, hey, that leaves me open with, unless you draw into some gas, then I'm, going to be able to deal some damage.
I heard about this new game called Ocarina of Time. Yeah, man, it's pretty great. It's like, 10 out of 10 would play again.
What just happened? Just dropped a bunch of frames out of nowhere.
No.
Boo, internet. Slow play. Alright, we're back at it. Oof.
Link to the Past was pretty great. Looks like he gets rid of the Smasher, though.
You know, it was pretty great that one time that Link beat up Ganondorf. Great times.
Do you bring it up to just to remind me? Because I forgot. Like, you're talking about Breath of the Wild, and
listen,
I'm like, oh, this guy. Like,
the problem is I've never beaten. I played them now. Like, I've played them, but I've never beaten one. Can I get like half points? No, I don't even get half points for playing them now.
No, you actually get less points because you don't have any follow through. Here's a Death Shadow for Mox.
Okay, maybe I'm less of a nerd because I have not beaten a Zelda game. But...
I mean, no, that doesn't make you less of a nerd. Hey dog, it's Ganon. Nope, gotta complete it.
Gotta complete it. Ah, you're right. You're right. No, actually, I was texting my brother and was like, "Hey, do you still have the 64? Because I want it. Give it back." Because he went to college, and I let him have it when he went to college, and now
he's not in college.
He didn't
anymore?
respond to my text either. So I'm like, "Mother, you sitting there and taking the 64, and now you went and lost it, or left it somewhere," and so I gotta spam him about it and figure it out. Because we should have Ocarina for that.
Tron is complete. Show me the Karn. What? Wrong deck.
Stormcrow.
Here's a map.
Okay.
Still has the Hulamog. No. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ballista for a bunch.
So for 3.
Look at that. You got me all confused.
What did I get you confused
You're
about?
taking me out of the game.
To talk about Zelda?
Yeah, man.
You should be happy to talk
Talk
about
about
Zelda.
Magic. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Come on.
I'm still PJ Salt.
Alright.
Now I can't even look at a Switch for less than $450
Oh,
to
I know,
$500,
that's bad.
and that's just the Switch. That doesn't even include the game.
Yeah, that's right. Just wait. There'll be some more flooding back into the market, right?
Play. Yeah, GameStop's doing pre-orders. They're only like $1 zillion.
Really? They're still. Oh.
Yeah, because of the new printing.
Oh, that sucks.
New run. Maybe I'll do like I did in Charlotte when I got the Apple Watch, and I'll
Fatal push.
I'll buy a Switch while I'm in Seattle.
So here's the thing. Normally, you would want to be flinging those ballista damage at your opponent. You don't want to do that here. Because
that shadow
gets bigger and you're going to die quicker.
Yeah.
So
Sonny's making a point.
What's that?
If he was going to kill the shadow with the ballista, he needed to do it there.
Yeah.
Maybe Kirito. Maybe. You know, I kind of bought into the hype. I think, you know, I'm a Zelda fan out of the box, so Breath of the Wild speaks to me. That new Mario game that's coming out looks pretty great from what I've seen. And I'm just looking for more virtual support. More virtual console support.
VR? Getting on that VR stuff?
No.
No? Not about that? VR?
No, I don't think they're... No.
No, doesn't PlayStation have a VR stuff?
It does.
Have you looked at any of that? Is that not...
VR?
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested in that. Have I seen all the issues? No. Oh, so much FPS lag? That's good to know. How many times have you beaten the Adventure of Link? 0. I have not put myself through that pain. I'm not a masochist like some others. Death Shadow's coming in. For 11.
Well, that's a nice swing. Basically saying you better kill this turn because you're gonna be hurting. Oh no!
Don't listen to him, Taxes. He's just trying to bait you.
So, guess what? Walking Ballista just won the game.
Well, what are you gonna do?
What's she gonna do? You get down to 2 life, it's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen.
No.
That's the danger. How do you counter a Death Shadow player? Play Walking Ballista.
Alright. Who you reading?
Well, so I read Chris last time, and you read Mox last time.
So you're switching this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so Mox is running 1 Terminate, 3 Fulminator Mage, 1 Graph Digger's Cage, 2 Surgical Extraction, 1 Kentucky War's Wage, 3 Lingering Souls, 1 Aethersworn Canonist, 2 Ancient Grudge, and 1 Collective Brutality. I like the Ancient Grudges.
Knowing that there's like Walking Ballistas?
Yeah, Walking Ballistas. We have a little bit more perfect information. So we've got we know that he has the Ratchet Bombs. He's got the Chalices.
Yeah.
I think Chalice is probably a pretty good card in this matchup. So I would expect to see those staying in. I don't think Grafdigger's Cage does anything, right?
No, not really for this matchup.
Because Kolaghan's Command's the only way that he's pulling creatures out from the graveyard, and that's not going to affect it, right?
Yeah, that's not really...
So, Surgical Extraction, Fulminator Mages, I like. Bring all three of those in. Ancient Grudge, maybe Lingering Souls, but even then, you know...
Yeah, you have to be careful about Lingering Souls in this matchup, too. Like, normally having the evasion's nice, but because the Reality Smashers, like, it's dangerous territory. So...
What's Chris got? I
didn't really like the Rite of Passage. I practiced it a little bit over the weekend, but I don't know. It's cute. That's what I'll say about it. So over on Chris's side, he's got 1 Batter Skull, 1 Sword of Fire and Ice, 1 All Its Dust, 3 Relic of Progenitors, 2 Filigree Familiar, 3 Ratchet Bomb, 2 Pithing Needle, and 2 Surgical Extraction. I like the Batter Skull coming in. I like the Filigree Familiars coming in because they're low to the ground. You can get them down early, kind of thing. I also like the Ratchet Bombs because you can say, okay, that's at 1. Your Death Shadow is dangerous, so I'll make sure I keep it at 1. Or, I'll keep it at 2 against your Goyfs, kind of thing. So I like those sort of aspects to it. The world always needs more infinite combos, man. Yeah, that's true. Like, maybe I'll try it some more. But, like, I liked having Lilies in my list. And I'm actually looking about picking up a Liliana the Last Hope to put in that list. To get back creatures from my graveyard and do things like that. But having infinite combos like that, it's fun. Like, having that potential just be like, in Magic Christmas Land, on turn 3, I kill you. Turn 1, Hardened Scales. Turn 2, Walking Ballista for 2. Turn 3, Rite of Passage, kill you. Deal 1 to Walking Ballista. Get 2 counters on it. Deal 1, get 2, deal 1, get 2, deal 1, get 2. Until I'm up to 20, and then one-shot you. But... Alright, getting the players ready for game number 2 here.
Pithing Needle on Street Wraith. Feels bad, man.
I mean, you could do that, yeah. All right, players are getting ready for game number 2. They're shuffling up. They're ready to go. Who do you like for game 2 now? Post board and stuff like that. Do you feel like it's still going to be Chris's game to lose? Or, I mean, 11 damage in one swing is pretty good. But not having the Temur Battle Rage also makes it a little bit less.
I still think I like Death Shadow over Eldrazi Tron. I think it's probably just faster. And the thing about this list that I like overall more than the original Death Shadow list is it's not as all in. You know, it's able to kind of change gears, switch pace, and play the control route because of, the discard spells and things like that it's running.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I still like Death Shadow here.
Makes sense. It's a strong deck. Like, that's why it's doing really well in the format and stuff like that. And these are 2 decks that you're going to see consistently, too. Eldrazi based decks and Death Shadow are very popular right now. So being able to watch them and understand kind of how they're playing is definitely going to benefit you guys sitting at home.
Is that a real statistic? I always like when people like shout out statistics. I'm like, who did the math? 65-35 over Eldrazi Tron. We ran the numbers.
We ran the numbers.
The only person I know in Magic that really enjoys running numbers is Frank Karsten. That man enjoys numbers. We got time. Nothing but time. People who played the matchup a lot. That's true.
That's a good point. Yep. People that like doing math.
Kirito. You're right. Making sure their decks are properly shuffled.
Best way to do it.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, so there's lots of ways you can shuffle it up and just take your time. You know, you don't want to get clumped up or be stuck in an awkward spot going into game 2 like this.
Nice. This is why I have you guys. I can tell you that.
Gamble 0.
I mean, Kirito talking about playing ad nauseum enough to know the numbers in every matchup in Modern. Nice. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But watching MTGO for 24 matches, and I mean that is commitment to your craft.
Yes.
That is commitment to play that I just can't do.
I mean, I think there's a difference between like knowing this is your deck and like really I'm going to learn this deck and these matches and I need to know these to help me get better at this deck, and being like, well, I really like Magic, I really like playing Magic, I don't have a deck, so I'm just going to play as many decks as I can and continue to have fun that way.
You know what? I'm going to be a classic American here. I'm going to blame you, actually.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
Because you can't just make up your mind and play a deck. So I get dragged along to the ride.
So, I want to...
That's what it is. I just now realized. Here's the Mishra's Bobble.
Looking at you.
John's going to take a look at Chris's top deck.
Yeah, okay. You know what?
Yeah, see, you can't even come up with like a response because you know I'm right.
You're right. The problem is, I mean, yes, Infect was my deck. You know, we all know that.
Inquisition of Kozilek.
But I also want to get better at Magic in Modern in particular. So playing lots of different decks is going to help me get better at Magic overall.
Expedition map.
But I don't know like where my position is for Magic right now. Like I don't know what deck I need to be playing. And that's where I'm like, I'm going to play this new deck this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this deck this week.
Yeah.
Like I haven't committed, and it's really hard to pick that deck that I'm ready to.
I'm still unsure of what small fortune you inherited, by the way. I'm not quite sure where you came up with that, but... What card do you take here, Matt? I guess Endbringer looks like another big
and Chalice were the only two choices. I think that's fine. I guess you're like, you have one extra turn essentially because he's not going to play Chalice on one this turn. So that leaves you the chance to strip it away next turn, where he does play map on turn one. Mm-hmm. So the library after the game starts.
Yeah, you don't own it. In the eyes of Wizards, here's 16.
That is true. Nan can only commit to his wife, not a deck. It's true. I committed to Infect for a long time. Maybe I'll play Infect tomorrow.
Here we go.
I don't know.
Can't confirm. I hated Eldrazi Tron. He's not going to have to commit to his wife if he keeps spending money on Magic cards.
You have a guest room, right?
14? I do. Moccasin 14. Is that a... No, it's St. Chalice. Here's a Reality Smasher, though.
Yeah, I still think... So this is why he opted for that. Get rid of map. Now I could potentially get rid of the Chalice here. Because there are some other stuff, but it's like... Chalice really could hurt him a lot more.
Sage Wisdom.
If your wife prevents you, prevents you from your hobbies, you shouldn't have married. True.
This is coming from the same man that says, if you don't like your job, just quit.
That is true. He does have a
just
very
quit.
Straightforward mentality on life.
Get another job.
What are you doing? But luckily, my wife does not prevent me from doing the hobbies that I like. Hence why I'm able to sit here on Mondays and talk about Magic for all this time and go out and play on Tuesdays and stuff like that. But it just comes down to...
I'm talking about your money.
But that's exactly it. The financials behind things of, we need to buy a house.
I'm not talking about your hobbies. Get rid of them. Move on.
Millions of women. Hundreds of jobs. Yep, and I'm... very happy with my woman and
here's a Tarmogoyf Boy.
Semi-happy with my job. It rotates from week to week. He needs you on Fridays too.
There you go. You're being called upon.
Well, I'm hoping that when Modern Masters come out, we can try to do some Friday drafts because I feel like that's when they'll do drafts, right? Or Saturdays.
You don't need a house.
It'd be nice to have a house.
It would be on Saturdays.
Saturdays, okay.
I mean, it may be like a month where it's limited.
Every day.
Yeah.
Come in, draft Modern Masters.
It's a lot of money you're spending there.
What?
If you're drafting every day.
Oh, yeah.
Modern Masters.
I would not do that.
Sure.
I can't commit every day to do it, so you know I can't do that. That's why.
Whatever you have to say.
I like that bomb. The Ratchet Bomb. It was the buy a box promo, but it's got like goblins like reaching towards the bomb and stuff like that. So
maybe they praise the bomb.
Well, they could.
Praise the Ratchet.
They're gonna get blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a dragon egg. So maybe that's why the goblins like it. And then they died by it. Alright, here's a Goyf. And he's a 4/5 because we got that sweet dice. hanging out. Die, if you will, because we only have one.
To die.
Maybe I'll pick another one up, so we can have two.
No.
For the mirror matches that we
sure.
might have.
Yeah.
If we're seeing more Jund,
I mean,
more...
Tarmogoyf is getting reprinted, sure.
That's true. It was like $90 for a little bit there. Did you see that? No?
No, I didn't.
I saw
it. That's why you're here.
No, I've been very focused on Modern Masters 2017.
Oh, I know.
No. All right, Ranger's going to pop out and say, hey, I believe there are some Death Shadows in my deck that I would like to find.
At least two.
Here are two. Oh, two of them for 180. Now, I don't know if you guys have been able to find them for MSRP value at least, which was about, I think, going like $240 right now for MSRP if you factor in $10 a booster. I haven't looked to see actually what Star Cities is going for right now, or Channel Fireball. I'm gonna look.
Put a counter.
$260.
Here's another Walking Ballista.
No, but I noticed that Alpha Investments had their stuff at $240. And you know, I know everyone's been talking about it, but like if you can afford to and you can get a box, it is recommended that you should, because you know, if you're needing stuff for Modern or needing things like that, definitely a good way to pick up some extra cards and stuff. This is the set with all of the reprints that we might be interested in for the most part.
Yo,
compared to some of the other ones.
Wish P, I think we're fluctuating between like 245 to 265.
Yes.
As much as someone's willing to pay for it. It's not wrong.
That is true. No, but I think that is about the cheapest one that I saw, and that was yesterday on Alpha Investments eBay. But for the most part, like the main sellers, Card Kingdom, Star City, Channel Fireball, and stuff like that are around that 260 now.
Here's the team. Ranger Vios, Tarmogoyf getting frisky. Hardcasting Street Wraith time.
We're in that mode. It happens. I saw that Kentucky is where their next team event is going to be. I don't remember when. May 20th, I think, actually.
There you go.
Boom. TJ knows. Surgical.
Yep.
Walking Ballista?
Please.
Is that, let's just, you know, put a stop to that.
Get rid of those guys. Hey, there's another.
And that is gone. I mean, it killed him last time, so having those stripped away does help out. Plus, he's got a 5/6 Goyf, and then not Street Wraith, then Death Shadow is hanging out too. Kentucky is too far away from anyone from our shop.
Oh, I don't know if we left you stranded there, friendo.
It is pretty far away. Not gonna lie. I like my events being within 6 hours. Maximum. It's the max I think I'm willing to travel for an event. Maybe. I don't know how long did it. We went to Pittsburgh. How long did that take?
It's like 4.5 hours.
Okay. All right. Game 3.
Let's do it.
Dun 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 dun.
Don't go solo. Bad things always happen.
Yeah. Taking a look at our sideboards again, seeing if there's anything else. Looks like Smart Guy Mox taking out a lot of his fatal pushes, realizing, hey, I'm not going to be killing off your creatures with that.
No.
Not really where I want to be.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so players going to be looking through things. Do you have our list of what they brought in? Or do I need to look it up?
No, I do.
Cool.
We haven't had to worry about it.
I know.
So.
You printed them out and everything? Look at you, fancy man. No?
I don't know why you're surprised.
Well, normally you have them on your computer. You don't really print them out. Or have you printed them out every time?
This is efficiency right here.
I know.
This is how I get everything done.
Damn.
This is how the magic happens.
See? You guys don't even know all the cool stuff Brett does behind the scenes to make this possible.
So, Chris is going to actually side in those 2 Ratchet Bombs. 2 out of his 3. And he's going to take out 2 Spell Skites. So, he ran 2 Spell Skites main board?
Ah.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. How do you feel about that? 2 Spell Skites main board. I'm sorry, main deck.
Main decked. Main
deck.
board, main deck, whatever.
It's main deck, not main
deck,
board.
sideboard.
Sideboard, main deck.
Well, based on our meta, and we had 2 green-white hexproof decks running around for a little while.
You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it. Based on our meta, like, that's fine meta choice for us. At a regular event, I don't know if you need both in the main board. I don't think that might be where you want to be. Maybe 1 you can say okay, but I don't know. That's just me. That's my thoughts. What about Mox? What does he got?
And on John's side, he's going to bring in 2 Surgical Extraction, which we saw.
Yep.
The 3 Fulminator Mage, 1 Ancient Grudge, and 1 Terminate. And he's going to take out 2 Fatal Push, 1 Tarfire, 2 Liliana of the Last Hope, 1 Collective Brutality, and 1 Colligan's Command.
Nice. And yeah, we see Chris Groza letting us know helps against Boggles, Burn, Control, and Infect. Cool. Alright, getting things shuffled up. Getting ready to go. I don't know what you're talking about. You know...
Just get rid of them.
Just get rid of them. While you're at it, Fatal Push.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of that too. Who
That's a
needs
bad card.
Nobody needs. Look, you're playing against all these Tron decks. They're too big. Just get rid of Fatal Push. Actually, I'm really excited for the new art Serum Vision. Gonna have to get play set. Even though we already have 2 play sets of Serum Visions that are different arts already. But that's okay. A third one can't hurt, right? What's another play set of Serum Visions? That means we can have...
It's a fantastic draw spell in Modern.
Multiple control decks going at the same time. What's really strong? Life gain and no blockers. You're not wrong.
Art, Craigasm.
I'm so pumped for that art. And the flavor text. Did you read it yet?
No. I was too busy looking at that Goblin Guide art.
That's a pretty sweet one. So 10 minutes left in the round. Oh, they had a 3-minute extension. So technically 13 minutes. Mostly hyped by Path. We were talking about that. We wanted the other art for Path.
Yeah.
But, you know. Oh, yeah, could definitely use some more. Blood Moon!
Goblin Guide already back up to 20.
Oh, really? Yeah, I saw Goyce were starting to go back up because they were 90 pretty much the start of the weekend. And now I think they're probably back up to 94, 95. Do it, Eminem. Do it. Oh, I forgot to update this because it is actually 1-1. We are sitting here going into game 3, guys. My apologies. Forgot to update this. So did we get confirmation of how large of a print run it's going to be? Yeah, will there be a second print run? Because I think Eternal Masters did that too. Is they had their original print run, and then they were like, "Oh, and here's a second print run." Did you look up that flavor text yet?
No, not yet.
Yes, I think that is going to be something we're going to see, is that price difference between original Goyfs and all of the Modern Masters reprints.
Oh, are you looking at it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Looks like they're figuring some things out.
In this? I didn't even notice that before. I missed it. Here we go.
Unyielding visions of perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Phyrexian perfection.
Well, I mean, they said Phyrexian ink moths.
Yeah.
They didn't say Phyrexian perfection.
I mean, that's what I read.
Mm.
You know.
Whatever you have to tell yourself.
All right, we're off
Here's a tower.
and running, guys.
Here's a map.
Let's get it going. $25 Blood Moon. 18.
John's gonna go to 18. Cycle Street Wraith. Wooded Foothills. 17. I mean, it's gotta be 15, right?
Oh, 13?
13. Okay.
Okay. Yikes.
This is great. This is
Endbringer, Ratchet Bomb, Basilisk Collar. What is the pick here? I mean, it's really kind of between two, knowing what is on the field and what is in Chris's hand. Like, Basilisk Scholar and Ratchet Bomb. Like, lifelink could become an issue.
It could, but he has to have a creature, right?
Yeah.
And he's at 5 cards.
Yep.
On the field right now. He's going to lose 1. That puts him at 2 in a hand.
No lands.
No lands.
Hopefully he scryed a land at the top, so he can at least crack map next turn.
True. So, I'm leaning towards Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah.
You know, it still relies on the fact that he needs a land. And that's a wrap. But,
so,
you know,
John's doing something that all players should get in the habit of doing, regardless of what standard, modern, legacy, limited. If you get information about what cards are in your opponent's hand, write them down.
Hey, check it out. There's a land.
Write them down and cross it out as they play those.
Yep.
Just so you know what's going on.
John's going to draw a card. Here's a Godless Shrine. Tapped. Come on, Thoughtseize.
He's writing a diary entry. Traverse.
Yep. Traverse. We got sorcery, land, creature. So no Delirium.
Nope. One away. The Tron Mana could make this a legit game, Lyle's saying in chat right now. So here's this snow-covered forest. It says, yeah, I'm going to go and find my missing Tron piece.
Sure.
Get myself a power plant.
Nice. Yo, Blood Artist, dude. Welcome to the stream.
What up?
What's going on? We just got game number 3 of our last round this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. He didn't like that power plant.
Okay. I would have gotten that power plant, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well. What do you know? It's not your deck.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. Untap, draw, play Tron piece.
Show me Tron.
Here's 7 mana now available.
Windmill Slam card. I picked the non-matching Tron land. Here's a Basilisk Collar.
Endbringer.
Oh. Combo.
Fulminator. Well, hey. Can shut him off Tron now. Turned a little late, but... So, Endbringer's a really cool card. Because of all the abilities it gets to do.
Yeah, it's like a Planeswalker, really, yeah. Right? Like, it's got 4 different modes, I believe.
Equip.
One of them being, I'm going to ping.
Mm-hmm. You can also draw cards off it.
Yep.
And let's get some life gain going. Oh, and don't forget, it untaps during each player's untap step.
Yo, dude, we appreciate you stopping by.
It's always great to have people be able to join us when we're live.
Yeah.
Because then we get those interactions with you guys in chat. That is something that we miss out for on Wednesdays when we do like the rebroadcasts and stuff like that.
Lesser known mode, attack.
another Fulminator. So here, he can be like, alright, Chris attacks, declare blockers, before damage, sack it, destroy one of your lands, and you will not gain any lifelink off of it.
Sure.
Cool interaction.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see. Boom.
Yep, boom.
Get rid of that mine. Now, he does not have the mana to do all these pings and do things like that. It says, nope, you didn't gain anything. You usually have to wait for it to be on the tubes. Yep. So are you one of our viewers that just watch the Broken Up VODs, or have you watched the rebroadcast on Wednesday? Just out of curiosity here.
It's all metadata.
You know, just trying to figure things out, track stuff. You know?
What is everyone like?
Well, you know, how could we help improve the stream for you?
Here's a Tarmogoyf and a Death Shadow. Ping that Tarmogoyf.
Hey, guess what? Death Touch. 1 damage. Enough to kill any creature.
Yeah. Broken Up. Nice. Okay. Alright.
Broken Up, cool. Yeah, Eminem's talking about our new podcasting that we're doing. We've got it up on SoundCloud. The VOD is up on YouTube if you want to watch the video portion. Because when we start talking about specific cards, I do my best to try to pull up the image to make it a little bit easier. I was a little bit out of practice because I used to be really good about doing that. And then I was like, first probably 15, 20 minutes of the podcast, I was like, oh, I'm actually supposed to be doing stuff. So, yeah, that was fun. But I was really happy about how the podcast turned out and ready to do some more, so...
Oh, okay. Nice, dude.
Oh, sweet. Good to know. Here's 2 Death Shadows.
Here's a couple Death Shadows.
There's 1 dead Death Shadow.
Yep, get rid of 1.
And look at this. Gain some lifelink off of that 1 point of damage. Ping, ping, ping. Coming at you. And this guy will die. Lifelink is a trigger it didn't have to remind Chris about. More you know.
And there we go. Chris is going to take that one. Able to rally back with the Endbringer there.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw that, like, Mox was that turn behind getting his, what's that creature sacks and destroys the land?
Fulminator Mage.
That guy.
Yep.
Just turn getting that online, but you saw him have to traverse for a land there. So if he had found a land and didn't have to traverse, then it would have been a completely different game. Because after that, it was just like, all right, boom, 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 get rid of all your lands kind of thing. But
yeah, and Islands brings up a good point. I want to note here that anyone else who takes Ratchet Bomb also dies here, lost turn 1. So the question was, and I think the Endbringer was also in hand.
It was.
Off the Thoughtseize. So that's kind of where, you know, we kind of went back and forth, trying to decide which was the best card to take. And at the time, it seemed like Ratchet Bomb was it. But, you know, Chris was able to put up a front, get the Endbringer out, and then do the work.
Yeah, no, I think the targets that he selected from Thoughtseize and stuff like that were the correct based on the information that he had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that would have been
the
lines of play.
Right now, like, with what information we had, it seemed like it was the right play.
Yeah.
But things just kind of turned against Mox there at the end. So, yeah, no worries. Mm-hmm. We got some discussion in chat talking about lifelink.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
All this fun stuff.
Absolutely.
So, it's the end of the night. We only had 4 rounds, guys. It was.
Yeah, it's the end of the night.
This guy's like ready to go eat.
It's 9:16.
Mm-hmm. It's not 10 o'clock when you normally eat your
it's weird.
dinner.
It's weird.
So what we do for the end of the night is say a big thank you to you watching it, whether you're live or at home. You guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We have a giveaway that we're going to be doing for this wonderful sticker. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Decorate your laptops, vandalize your town, put them on your forehead, whatever you want to do. We're not going to tell you how to live your life.
Yeah, I mean, you do what you want with that sticker. Well.
So.
I'm gonna take that back. Don't do anything that you want with it, because that's gonna get back to us. So, but trigger.
Let's talk about triggers in the chat.
Oh,
about the
okay.
life links and stuff like that. I figure, you know what, we're gonna go with like.
So
trigger is now the giveaway.
Following the stream, write trigger in chat. TRI. Wow. GGER to potentially get yourself one of these bad boys.
You must be following the stream to be eligible to win. If you are not local and not going to be at an event that we can meet up and give you a sticker, we'll be happy to mail you a sticker.
Oh, no, not a Crucible.
Nope. We'll mail you a sticker. All you have to do is message us, send us a message, DM on Twitch. Yeah. And give us your information if you feel comfortable with it. If not, we'll figure another way out. Meet at an event, something like that, and we can do it that way. Yeah. So make sure you guys are submitting. We're going to go through some points. Some people are waiting on that because, again, this is week number 8 of our 10-week season number 4. Yeah. So we've been going for over a year now. Let's take a look at points. Say some thank yous.
Oh, Kirito.
Thank you for the follow.
Kiortio, I'm sorry. Kiortio. I'm going to get that right. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Point totals, please.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's take a look.
Boom.
Ooh.
So,
a little bit of change-ups.
Yeah, a little bit, I would say. A little bit. But, you know, Dwayne and TJ still holding strong in that top position. Lyle close behind.
So we're still at that 4 players have been at an invitational before, and 4 players are new.
Yeah.
So far.
I like it.
Which is really exciting. And again, we do have full breakdowns as it gets closer to the invitational, and we will not be here next week.
We will not.
But week number 9 and week 10 are probably some of the most exciting weeks.
Yo, Blood Artist. Thank you so much for the follow, dude.
Those 2 weeks are probably the most exciting of the season leading up to the actual invitational.
Definitely.
And you can see it's very close there. Jeremy Miller at 48 points, Chris Groves at 42, Max is sitting at 36, Kyle 33, and Johnny is at 33. Like,
it's close. I mean,
it is close, and it always comes down to those last couple weeks to really determine, and it's also determining the top couple spots on who's going to make it in. Because Lyle, I think every season has gone into the invitational first seed.
Yeah.
Will things be different this season?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we've been in this position before, though. Like, Lyle, he's the end boss for a reason, right? 2 more weeks left.
Only 2 more weeks.
And we've been in this position before, and Lyle's like the king of meta calls. So I bet you he's sitting on some deck,
ready to
tap into. Yeah, he's been just kind of just like feeling out the meta for these past 10 weeks.
I mean, it's also really tough too, because the last like 2 weeks in particular have been really weird decks that a lot of people have been playing.
Oh, what?
It's
what
not.
Do you mean? Zombie infestations and a tier.
Like some of the decks
deck?
people are playing are just like, what? You're playing this?
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing that Hardened Scales deck last week. Like, Jamie was playing that enchantment deck. So like, there's some weird decks that people are pulling in. But it's, again, I think there's those players that are like, I have a good amount of points. I just need like 6 points this week, and I'll still be fine. So that's also true. Everyone in the top 8 has the ability to build or borrow any deck.
Sure.
Yeah. Like last season, Black White Taxes. Yeah, like so. Exactly. See, Blood Artist is knowing what's up. So it really makes it very interesting for the meta and stuff like that. Let's say thank you, and then we'll do the giveaway. Give people one more chance to type in trigger.
Yo, thank you guys so much for all the support. Man, you just could sit here and just like talk forever.
I love talking.
And then like I can't even read you. Like I'm like, right, is he going
ready?
to the thing?
What is he doing?
Oh, he's gonna talk about his decks more. Okay, cool. All right. I see you. No, that's cool. But thank you guys so much.
You guys are awesome.
Yes, absolutely. We do have a couple people we like to thank.
Mm-hmm.
We always start off with our patron donors, which we have Trip at Comic Kung Fu, who puts on all of these tournaments for us. That's able to let us come in here and ransack his store as we record all of these matches for you guys, keep track of these point totals, provide the prize pool for all of our players. So thank you very much. And then and then we also have Real Eminem, as I was reading his message in chat. Dude, thank you so much for all of your support. General manager over at Cork Street Tavern. Good place to eat if you're ever in the Winchester, Virginia area.
Official Pokestop of Modern Magic Mondays.
Official Pokestop. Nan's the only one that plays, but it's the official one for us. Yeah, so if you guys are ever in the area looking for a good place to eat after hanging out with us while we play some Magic, by all means hit up Cork Street Tavern. And then we also have a couple people not at the high enough backer level to have their kind of personal sponsorship here on the stream, but we always like to give them a shout out. We got Matthew Manson, who just really enjoys what's going on, and has said, "Hey man, here's $5 every now and then to just really just keep on keeping on." And then we have Season 3 champ Chris Carosa. Dude, thank you so much. And he's at the battle tier, as Nan likes to call it. I just kind of hopped on that train, battle tier.
It's a good name for it.
It is. It's a decent name.
Because we get to sit there and battle him on Magic Online when he's available to do that. Yeah.
And I think we've kind of decided maybe... Oh, he's playing right now.
Gotta catch some Pokemon, guys.
Yeah. I think we settled on some drafts of some sort.
I think that's kind of where, because I know he doesn't have Magic Online right now, and we're not going to say, oh, well, then you better spend a couple $100 and be able to sit there and play Modern with us. No, so we set it up as, if you have Modern decks and you are at the battle tier, you can battle us in Modern, or you can do a draft with us. And we'll record the videos up and post them on YouTube.
There you go.
So, nice little fun stuff we got going on there for all you guys sitting at home that are maybe saying, you know what, I have a couple bucks that I'd like to donate to the stream. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? So that all helps us out. We have some people that have been like, you know what, I have some money. You guys are working towards a cause, like getting stickers, getting a play mat, being able to get shirts, which I've got Modern Magic Mondays. Boom, boom, boom. Hashtag MMM. I was ready. Got all that kind of good stuff going on to help make the stream so awesome. So a couple people in particular. Drewski Brew, #1.
Dude, thank
wonderful.
you so much.
Atticus, our mystery donor. Tatradamus, Real Eminem, Lila Goyf, Nate Hop 34, Burgleton, Stormdust 07, Badger 934, Strog Smash, Weeaboo Wet Dream, Hellshock, B-Sate or B-Sat? B-Sate. I always mess that one up. Antoine 707, ICG, Brett's agent to round it up. You all are awesome, and all of our views are awesome as well. So let's see who won the sticker. Let's see.
Let's go. Yo, prime time.
Woohoo!
TW. Dude, congrats on the win. You get one of these good-looking stickers.
Prime time. So hit us up. Send us a message, DM, all that kind of good stuff. Let us know what's going on, where we can send you a sticker.
Absolutely.
Would help us out.
And if you guys had missed it, and I just want to catch you guys back up. 2017, build the brand.
Hashtag build the brand.
We are doing so much here at Modern Magic Mondays. We're broadcasting live on Twitch, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, every Monday. Every Monday. The potential is next week. There may not be one on Monday, so I have to be hypocritical there.
So we're trying to do some Magic Online stuff for Monday.
Yeah.
Because Brett's going to be in the West Coast. I'll be up dealing with pack stuff, working my way down back this way. So we will not be here next Monday.
So, but we do have 2 other team members.
Build a bear.
Build a bear. Real Eminem and Mutarin are all other team members. Yo! Pat Runkin Fat 7.
Thank you. And all
Thank
these
you so
lovely
much.
hearts.
Man, I like it.
Woo.
I like it. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to get them on stream to be able to do some asserts his dominance. Thanks, dude. Maybe do some streaming on MTGO, whether it's Modern, Commander, whichever, you know. What? So I could be back and you won't even be here. Man, okay. Man, the guilt is real. Appreciate it, guys.
We do this every Monday.
Well, this is the one time.
True. We've done it for over a year.
Plus a year.
And the first time. So yeah, we're gonna try to at least get some coverage, and that's one of the things that we're trying to do too, is build up extra content across the board. We've got the podcast going. If you guys ever got a chance and missed it when we posted it up, you can watch the video coverage of it that we did over on YouTube. SoundCloud, if you search soundcloud.com/Modern Magic Mondays, or you look down on our channel, there's a link that says in response to. That'll link up to the podcast. As soon as it is up on iTunes, we'll tweet about it and post up about it and stuff like that, so you guys can follow and listen to all that kind of good stuff there. But we're going to continue to build the brand, expand out.
Yeah.
Skipped a week here and there.
Didn't we always just like move it to like Wednesday? It was like a weird day.
We have pushed it back.
Right.
I know we did take, I think, a week off for like the holidays.
Oh, okay.
That, like,
yeah.
It's the holidays, guys.
Right.
So,
okay, because the face ain't listening.
I think that's going to do it for us here tonight.
That's not every Monday.
You guys are wonderful.
All right, dude.
Thanks so much again for tuning in. And we'll not see you next week, but hopefully you will be here watching some Magic Online stuff. Bye, guys.